Hello, and welcome to the Collegian News Webcast. I'm Victoria Brito.
And I'm Jonathan Baldwin. Here are this week's stories.
The Brownsville City Commission will conduct a special meeting on its capital improvement plan this week. The commission held a workshop on the plan Tuesday. Deputy City Manager Pete Gonzalez said funding needed for the improvements totals $111 million. About $7 million in state and federal grants are available, and the city has traditionally borrowed money to finance the improvements. Included in the capital improvement plans are equipment upgrades or repairs, fleet emergency, fleet non-emergency, furniture and equipment, infrastructure, land and building improvements, and software.
The city doesn't have the luxury of having sufficient operating funds from its general fund to fund its capital needs. And as a result, it's been a tradition by the city to issue long-term debt to finance the city's capital needs.
Commissioner at-large B. Rose Gowan said the commission needs more time to review the plan.
I would like to see a separate meeting just on this topic as we move regularly, maybe once a month or once every 2 months or whatever is determined, so that we can all ask questions and we're not constrained by time.
No date was set for the special meeting.
UT Brownsville recognized students and organizations for their hard work in extracurricular activities this academic year during the Student Leadership Banquet held April 11th at the Valley International Country Club. Elsa Castrejon, president of the International Student Organization, received the Student Leader of the Year award. The Biomedical Sciences Association garnered the Student Organization of the Year honor, and the Society of Physics students earned the Student Organization Project of the Year for its physics circus presentations. The university also recognized clubs that sponsored events and worked with student engagement throughout the year as the University Inner Circle. Those clubs are Arts-a-Lots, Catholic Campus Ministry, Society of Physics Students, Biomedical Sciences Association, ISO, Active Minds, Texas Freedom Network, Kappa Omega, Student Nurses Association, Feline Dancers, Sigma Psi Delta, and the Communication Council. At the end of the banquet, Dean of Students Doug Stoves administered the oath of office to the newly elected members of the Student Government Association.
Here's Rick Saldivar with the I Think question of the week.
For this week's I Think, we asked students what was the most difficult course they took this semester. Here's what they said.
Well, I believe my fundamentals of nursing practice class was pretty hard, simply because he's always talking about how we can get sued for about 90% of the actions that we take. Other than that, it's just basically reading. So unless you're interested in the class, you won't pass.
I took microbiology and it's interesting, but the teacher keeps changing the subject all the time and I get lost and it's a bunch of reading. And he says if we want to pass, we have to read like the chapter 8 times to just get it. And for the test, you have to study really hard because there's only 2 tests and it's difficult.
Math, because it's my weak subject. So the math course was the main difficult one for me.
Más difícil es que me ha tomado es biology lab. Es muy difícil, no le entiendo muy bien a las preguntas, pero ahí estoy nomás leyendo todo lo que necesito leer.
For the Collegian News, I'm Rick Saldivar.
Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Victoria Brito.
And I'm Jonathan Baldwin. Have a great week.